You guys, this channel has over 200 videos. Did you guys know that? I look back at all the videos and some of them, I'm just like, did I say that? How come I haven't been arrested yet? How come they haven't snatched me out of my house in the middle of the night in my boxers? I don't know. But for some reason, I have gotten away with a lot. And it's been a lot of fun. And thank you, moderators, for the amazing job that you guys have done to keep this channel safe and sane for the Sussex Squad. We need this safe space. And to all the other channels, you know, some of them that I have promoted heavily, of course, you all know who my favorite is. I don't even have to tell you. And that's, of course, Miss Ivy Barrow. Ivy just, you know, this coat rack, this hat rack that I call a head, Ivy has managed to make me really think. And so for that, I have to thank her. I mean, I'm sure you guys are wondering, what is this fascination that Baron has with Ivy? Ivy is just, I'm telling you, I look at my relations with people differently. And the fact that I can learn all of this stuff while getting some good information about the who, what, where, and how with the Sussexes, I mean, that's just a win-win. Now, mind you guys, there's quite a few people, or there's not really that many of us that's doing positive stuff with the Sussexes every day. But, you know, I love them all. I really do. And you guys know that I have promoted other channels because we need more voices. And I wish I could, I know some of you guys may have interest in creating the channel of your own. It's not easy. It is a lot of work. And I'm still not exactly where I should be because I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but I ain't got no merchandise. And one of you all out there in particular kept saying to me, Baron, you got to get a membership. You got to get your memberships. And I made this big excuse. I said, I don't think I have enough people for a membership. And honestly, I didn't think I had enough people because I watched one of those informational videos about memberships, and it was an old video, and that old video said that you needed more people. Well, it turns out that was wrong because the person that kept telling me, get a membership, she was absolutely right. She said, I don't think you need that many people. I'm like, yes, I do. Well, it turns out I was wrong and she was right. And thank you, because now I have my super stickers, or what do they call it? Super chats or whatever. I got those now. But merchandise, I don't have. And when I look at Morad and he's like, merch. I'm just like, I need some merch. So I think in the next month that's coming, because one of the things that is so difficult for me is that I hate to ask people for help. But now I'm at that point where I do need a little help. And so I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but someone very near and dear to me helped me out with the watermark. And if you don't know what the watermark is, it's that little circle in the lower right hand corner of the video where it says Sussex, a Royal Sussex. Well, that's the watermark. Well, before it was like the blue with a white square behind it. And now there's just that beautiful blue orb that says Royal Sussex. I don't know if it says it as sexy as that, Royal Sussex. But there, there's that dot there. Well, I didn't want it to have that white box behind it. So now it's a proper watermark. I didn't even know what you called it. But I got the help that I needed. I shouldn't say that too loud, because I'm sure there's a few people who are like, Baron, you have needed help for a long time, and not just with your channel. Yeah. I know. It wouldn't hurt for me to, because I'm telling you, something ain't right with me. Something ain't right. But, but anyway, I digress. And I don't even know what that means, but I think I just digressed. Yeah, so I'm going to have to get a little help with my channel. But speaking of help, thank you guys who have helped me out financially, because believe me, that is a powerful motivator. It's not just the money, but it's the confirmation that you're doing something right. And I tell you, the first few times it happened, I ain't gonna lie to you, I had some tears in my eyes. I'm like, is this really happening? Am I a YouTuber? You know? And so I have to tell you guys, that was like magic. That was really magic. That was like those moments that was the confirmation that I'm doing something right and that people approve. And it's not just of financial help, but it's also your words and your deeds. And speaking of deeds, thank you so much again, moderators. I cannot say that enough. I don't think you guys know exactly what the moderators actually have saved us from, but sometimes I go and look at the deleted comments, which is like really only something I could see from my menu, and I'm just like, I couldn't second guess any of them. I'm like, yeah, that person had to go. So, and then after they delete, then it's up to me to like permanently block them. But I'm just like, come on now. So when you get a chance to, please make sure you thank the moderators, because they have done a fabulous job with saving us from some horrendous negative comments and such. Now, the moderators, along with a few of you guys, have mentioned that my comments were deleted. Why did you delete my comment? The AI, the automatic intelligence that comes as a preset with the channel, may actually do that. And in most cases, they have done it. And so I could possibly go back and retrieve your comments, but that's a lot of work. I mean, I have to really go into the menu to do that. And if I'm working on that, then I'm not working on this. And plus, I'm still trying to read the regular comments. And as you know, with the little hearts that you have received from your comments, you guys know that sometimes I literally sit there for 2 hours, 3 hours going through comments, not just for the current videos, but for some of the old videos. And I don't mind, because that's my job. And you guys have made it my job to do that. And I thank you for giving me this opportunity, because your support for this channel is what makes this channel strong. Without your support, then what do I have? Nothing. I just have a bunch of hateful trolls that are just looking at someone to vent their frustrations. But we don't really want them here. We'd rather have people that are supporting the Sussexes, who are unashamedly supporters of the Sussexes. But I haven't actually listed names of people who have donated, unless they're on the Patreon. You probably don't know who those people are, but trust me, they are the ones that make so much of this possible. So it's a combination of things. There's the people that donate and support, and those that are the moderators that support, and then of course those of you that like, share, subscribe, and comment, or all of the above. That's what makes the channel strong. So trust me, I know how blessed I am in this moment, and I don't take any of it for granted. And so, having said that, I'm doing this video without a lot of editing, because I really need to catch up with the comments. And even if I don't reply directly to your comments, I just give you the little heart-shaped shout out or the laugh emojis when I think you have actually, given evidence that you probably have a better sense of humor than I have. Then of course that I've read your comments. So thank you for that. So yeah, promise to catch up with those comments. So if you do leave a comment, I'm doing the best that I can to read those comments. Again, if your comments are deleted, don't be angry with myself or the moderators. It may have actually happened, have been flagged and blocked by the AI. So that's what happens a lot of times. So just be mindful of the language that you use, even if it's not with bad intention, which I'm sure it's not. The AI is good, but it's not perfect. And then there's one other thing. There's been a couple of people who say that, you laugh at your own jokes. I promise you, I'm not on drugs. It's nothing edible that I've consumed. By nature, you would not believe how much I laugh in a day. If you're wondering, okay, remember Harvey Korman on the Carol Burnett show? The way he would break character all the time? That is very much my contagious laugh, is just like that. Recently, I was watching some bloopers from the television show Friends. Lisa Kudrow is usually the first person who cannot stop laughing. And another one is Jimmy Fallon on the SNL, on the Saturday Night Live. He would always break character. I sympathize with him because, like him, that's just my nature. And sometimes, yes, it does get me in trouble, but I give it to you authentically on this channel because I want to share those moments with you. So it's nothing like contrived about it. That's just my authentic personality. And as you can imagine, yes, in life, it has gotten me in trouble here and there. And sometimes I do, in some very serious situations, I've had to actually go and take a walk somewhere or excuse myself and, go to a corner, a quiet space, just to calm myself down. So anyway, I hope that dispels anything that you guys may have actually thought as, like, oh, is this guy having edibles? Or even one of my closest friends told me, you sound high. But, she knows me well enough to know that is just my personality. And that gives me anxiety sometimes because, there are places in life where we really need to be very serious and, very measured in our words and such. And for the most part, I am. But occasionally, when something gets me like that, then I'm just destroyed and I have to let it out. So again, light editing on this video, and I hope you don't mind, but believe me, I love my edits and I'm going to continue to do it. And because I get a chance to have the fun that I'm having with these edits, I just keep putting it off. I keep putting off the going live thing because I don't know. I like my edits. I don't want to have to stop and read a bunch of questions and stuff like that. Although I am warming to the idea of doing a live, and maybe I'll take to it like a fish to water and never want to go back to editing again. But that's what I'm afraid of. If I do that, then what's going to happen with my edits? What if I get lazy and say, oh, it'd just be so much easier to just do these lives. And so far, nobody else is editing my videos, just myself. And so all creative control is right here in this hat rack I call a head. And, I couldn't tell you where some of this stuff comes from. When I think of 200 videos and I go back and I look at a video I made just last week, I may laugh at it like I've never seen it because, number one, it was funny to me at that time and it's still kind of funny now. And also because sometimes I just plain forget what the video was about. I'm like, oh, I said that? So yeah, I do go back and watch the videos sometimes. And I'm for those of you that are going back to watch some of the old videos and you have your favorites, thank you. That is just... And when I read in the comments that my kids came to check on me because they thought something was wrong because I was laughing at your video, or if somebody says my coworkers are a bit annoyed or they're staring at me or something like that, and then I forget who exactly said it, but there's someone who spends time out on their balcony and, and I guess on this quiet street or whatever, their voice is echoing out into the other neighbors' apartments. You guys, I love hearing that. I love making people laugh and I like entertaining people. So this is the ultimate privilege for me. Having this platform isn't just work, it's a privilege. So thank you guys. And if you guys are considering creating a platform of your own, it would be very difficult for me to coach you through it, but my best advice is to use two smart devices like a computer and your cell phone. Watch videos on one and go through the step-by-steps on the others. So the step-by-step videos on one device, and then using your desktop computer, laptop computer, that's how you can do the editing that you need to do, or at least learn how to use the menu or whatever. So I hope that's helpful. If not, if you just talk straight into the phone, just talk to us. Believe me, as people in the Sussex squad, I'm one of them. I would love to hear it. I need to hear more positive things and more informative things about the Sussexes, and less of the hate and the negativity. So anyway, thank you guys. Thank you. Again, light edit on this video, but I'll get you guys next time, I promise, like tomorrow. And I think I got everything out I needed to say for now. Yeah, so coming soon, guys. Merch. Thank you again. Thank you for all of your support, you guys. I kind of just don't want to stop talking because I want to keep saying thank you, but yeah, I got to close this out, right? So that being said, that's it for now. Please like, subscribe, share, donate, etc. If you would like to make a donation and you don't know how, to help support this channel, you can go to the comments section where you can find links to the Patreon, the PayPal, and the Cash App. Thanks for watching Royal Sussex.